Good morning, garden friends. It's raining outside, so I can't really work in my garden, but there are always things that you can do that you use for accenting your garden, like your garden art. And my little doggy here, which is a planter, what I'm going to be doing today is getting a lot of my garden art cleaned up, fresh coat of paint on them. But first I got to get them scraped, get any of the rust that is on them cleaned off. So like I said, it's the dog. I have my top to my lighthouse that is in the back garden. I also have my windows. Oops, it looks like I got to do both sides. Wash and clean both sides, and a fresh coat of paint on my windows for my window boxes. I have 2 chairs in the front that I'll show you guys, and then also that I picked up off a marketplace along with a pineapple. I'm gonna go ahead and get scraped and cleaned up and put a fresh coat of Rust-Oleum paint on them. I got these off of marketplace, but I usually have my tins with flowers in them seating on it, and then my pineapple statue that I got. I'm actually going to be painting that, having the bottom yellow that fades up to a beige, and then the top of it being green. Now this is one thing that we have found that helps with getting rust off of stuff. It's this stuff that we picked up at Home Depot. It's been sitting on the stuff for about a day to help eat up some of the rust, help get, when I go to chip off the paint before I repurpose and put a new seal coat of Rust-Oleum on it, so everything will be looking nice and fresh. So let me go ahead and get to scraping my little dog and the chairs, and then I'll go ahead, get this scrubbed down, and then also get my pineapple painted. Couple tools that I have is a putty knife, my little 2-sided scouring brush to be able to get in the nooks and crannies, just to make sure that I'm getting any loose paint or rust off of the item. So let's just go ahead and get started on this, so, but like I said, the thing of it is, gardening is utilizing, different things to accent your garden, but also you making sure that you stay on top of them so that they continue to be beautiful accents in your garden. And this is the thing, I'm using the putty knife just to get anything, any paint that is just loosely on there, so that when I put the Rust-Oleum Fusion all-in-one, it's paint and primer on here, I'm not going to have to worry about it bubbling or chipping. That's the key, is to make sure any loose stuff is removed off of there. Let's go ahead and get that done. And I'm going to use a putty knife on the dog because it got like bigger pieces of where the paint or rust was at. And then of course, once I get done cleaning everything, I'll hose it all down so there's no debris or anything on it. Let it sit for a day, and then I'll come back and go ahead and put that coat of the paint on it, or coats if need be. And then by doing this, what it does is it allows, when I spray paint it, for it to be a nice even coat on this. And then you don't have to worry about it chipping off too. And see, this is no different than cleaning your tools, you know, to make sure that, you know, you're able to continue to use these things. Okay. All right. Now, and then this is the thing. You're not going to get everything off because I don't have a sandblaster, you know, since I'm doing this by hand. But the ideal is to try to get as much of the loose paint and anything with the rust on it off. Okay, so that guy's done. And then, like I said, gonna get everything cleaned off, and then go ahead and put multiple layers of light coats on these guys. So I'm not having any bubbles or areas where it'll end up possibly chipping away. Okay, all right. It looks like that guy is pretty, oops. Okay. And then his little tail. Ooh, I gotta be careful. This little guy been outside for probably about 3 years. Okay. And then, I know that goes in there. Okay. All right, so that one's done. And as you can see, the chairs are worse shape, but I don't mind getting stuff off a marketplace and then making it my own. There's not every spot on here where the paint is chipping off. But like I said, the ideal is to get anything that's loose off so that when you put the new paint on, it's going to adhere to it. And I so love taking something ugly and making it pretty. And then these aren't used for sitting in. All I do is I'll put a basket on top of these and then they sit in my garden just for accent pieces. And then also to give me layers in a bed that, you know, a lot of the plants may be lower to the ground. That's that side. And then let's get the back side here. Okay, so like I said, got all the loose paint off of here. I'm gonna go ahead and hose these guys down, get any debris off of there, probably with my power washer, just to make sure, and then let it dry, and then I will come back on and let you see the finished product. Okay. Okay, so I got the first coat on the windows, and just as a reminder, these are the windows that go up on my fence, and I have the window boxes in front of them. Just wanted to recaulk them and then just put another fresh coat of paint on them. And then I also got the top to my lighthouse completed. See what coat of paint will do. Just spruce it up to where everything is nice and fresh looking. This is just the first coat on these ones on this side. I'll let it dry and put the second coat on, and then we'll scrape this side, and then I will paint the other side. And then we did get the chairs taken care of too. We power washed those. Those are drying now. Okay, it's done. And I think it came out really, really nice. And to soften it up, I did like a dry brush of the brown on it to give it depth. And then on the green, did the yellow. I am so pleased with how it turned out. Now it looks like a pineapple. Just so you can remember what the chairs ended up looking like. I sat there and started spray painting the one before I took a picture after it dried. Oh, it's so nice to see what a fresh coat of paint does. I'm only putting up the one box because this was the only section that we were able to get done. But man, look how crisp that looks against the slate fence. Just so nice and crisp. I just love it. All right, so that's the window box. Oh, and my lighthouse looks so nice. This actually was a bird feeder, but I gotta get my glass replacement inside there because of the freezing rain and weather that we had. The glass cracked. But that, like I said, what a difference a little bit of cleaning and painting does for your outdoor garden art. Hey, don't my little doggy look so nice? I gotta still try to find his eyeballs to put in there. But yeah, like I said, you know, just getting them cleaned up so they got that fresh look, and then it'll like pop even nicer once I get the fence painted. But then too, down here is the chair, one of the chairs that I ended up doing. And look at that. That just looks so, you guys remember how it looked, but when you scrape it nice and good, it almost looks practically brand new. And then this here is called wine cup. I'll show you a picture of this, because this, while it looks like there's not a lot in there, this thing will be filled. It spills over with these burgundy colored wine cups. It looks just like that, a wine cup. All right, and let's go down here to the other one. Oh man, sorry guys, these chipmunks, squirrels, just busy digging. Oh yeah, this weather break, and I can come out here and clean up my Lenten roses so I can see, get all that dead stuff off of there. Okay, I know this is about the chair, but look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. But I'm gonna leave this on here just to be that extra protection until this freeze gets past us. Okay, now look at that. Now I do have another aluminum container that they used to store the milk jugs in. That's gonna sit on this one. And I'm gonna do another type of draping plant in here. I just might go ahead and get another wine cup because they do so well. All right, garden friends, I am done with all of my garden art, but a couple pieces I'm not going to be able to get over on that side, which are two of my other two window boxes, because we got to get that painted first. But like I said, when you take the time and take care of your garden art, it just makes everything look so much nicer. Well, I hope you found this informative, and I look forward to you checking out my next up and coming video. Have a great day.